Так дайте пацанам посчитать потери. Суммы нули погибают на сцене. Снова один, прогуляюсь без тени. Заливаю липы.
Yo guys, I am M.Sidharth. Crazy times here. Here. So I was just want to do a cool intro like the last video we did. It was cool, and this one is kind of similar to it, I guess. So this video is gonna be about the top 4 coolest cheap cars on the planet. So, let's get into the video. The first car is the Mazda RX-8. It is an absolute beast under 5K. So this thing has a normal Rotary engine, which is pretty cool, and it sounds pretty good too. And this car is kind of legit and cool because it has a single rotor which twists around its casing and for the air and fuel mixture. So this thing is legit in that, because normal cars have normal pistons, but this thing doesn't have that. It has a one side rotor which twists around the casing to the air and fuel mixture. So that's pretty cool. And pretty bad things about this thing is there. So it has barely mileage, terrible frame engine and transmission, but because it's so super simple, it drives super smoothly. Actually, I like its smoothness, and it revs super high. So let's just hear it. So number 2 car on our list is pretty cool, a JDM-ish Toyota. So this Toyota MR2 is pretty cool. It's the second generation of the MR2. So this thing has pretty cool engine, okay? A 16 valve 4-cylinder engine, okay? 4-cylinder engine. You can call it a mini supercar if you want. It's such a beast. It's a mini supercar, this mini sporty little Toyota from the 90s. Pretty cool. I actually like it personally. This thing is pretty cool though. So, and the next thing you guys need to learn about this thing is a thing called oversteer. Oversteer. And this thing is an absolute fail around the Nürburgring. It cannot do anything in there. So this thing has terrible handling when it comes to downshifting while you are going like that, you know. Cause first thing is it's rear wheel drive, and its engine is over here behind the seats and behind the rear, the front of the rear axle, which is cool, but around the corners it doesn't help at all. So this thing has a problem called snappy oversteer, but in the next generation, with the 3rd generation, they have solved it, but in the 2nd generation it was the biggest problem. So while you're downshifting, while turning a big turn, you should not downshift in the MR2 because it's gonna lose all its grip. Just watch this video and think how painful it can. So the next car is the Audi TT. So this thing is super underrated, and this thing has a 3.2 liter V6 engine. It's super underrated because it has 147 horses running in the engine, but still it's all-wheel drive, which is also good. Actually, it will make it go good around the corners. But still, it's all-wheel drive, 2-seater coupe daily driver. It's kind of weird. It's a coupe or coupe, and it has 2 seats, and it's a daily driver. Weird. So that's kind of weird because, somebody's gonna buy it and say, where I'm gonna fit my children? Yeah, 2 seats, big children, where I'm gonna fit them in the back door. So that's why Audi TT is a good one for singles, but for families, not good. So let's just hear this thing. Now we're gonna get into some old boys. So this is the Mazda RX-7 FC3S from the 80s. This thing is an absolute beast under 7K. So actually I like this car pretty much. It's under 7K, as the Audi TT is also under 7K. It's 6.9K. This thing is also almost 6K or 6.5K. And this thing has a Wankel or Genesis rotary engine, which is kind of cool, but there is a problem with this little old boy. So this thing has a problem about mileage. This thing barely can hold some time of mileage, and you have to hire someone to pull you through the city. Yeah, maybe you have to, because it has less mileage, but if you are a drifty boy, it's perfect. Just drift that thing and it's gonna be amazing. Like drifting, like. So if you want a turbo on it, it's gonna make that sound, right? It's pretty cool. I absolutely like that sound. So that's the Mazda. So let's get into the next car.
Так дайте пацанам посчитать потери. Суммы нули погибать на сцене. Снова один прогуляюсь без.
So guys, that was our car video. Hope you guys like it. So we're gonna do so many of these car videos. Don't forget to go watch them. So the next video is coming soon. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. Bye. See you guys in the next one.